Hi there, I'm Claire from Chancellor Coaching. Today let's explore the Five of Cups. Now really easily we can see that the energy is quite grey, heavy, remorseful, grief, all of that heavy, low energy in the heart space here. We can see that the Five of Cups, that three are spilt, and he's really focused on what he's let go of, what he's missing, instead of turning around to focus on the abundance that is still there in his world. There's a question if he's feeling stuck in the past, not appreciating what he has in his life. And we see him again just focused on what he's missing out on. The grey sky very clearly is telling us this is very heavy duty kind of confusion, uncertainty, feeling low, feeling drained. And this person has obviously lost something that's dear to them. They're still processing that grief. And we know that through life, we learn from some of the greatest challenges. This person is clearly in the depth of a really big emotional challenge. And the promise is that coming out of this, there will be a sense of closure. But we're right in the middle. So if you've got a sitter there in front of you, be respectful if this card comes up, and to really acknowledge that something's missing from their world that they really wish that they could have back. So when we have a look at more of the symbology here within the Five of Cups, we do have that little building in the background. It's telling us that other people are involved, that there may be a sense of community that's a little bit out of reach because of the way that the river flows between the person and the and the building. He's wearing his really heavy duty cloak there, that heaviness, that mourning, that depression. He's been trying hard to please everybody or to keep everybody up above, floating, keeping everyone supported, but it's just gotten too much. The bridge in the background is the spirit world telling us, not necessarily build a bridge and get over it, but there is hope that you have the resources within you to create the emotional well-being that you're so much craving right now. So take notice if that bridge gets your attention when you're doing a reading. It's the spirit world saying, come on. Not necessarily say, time to get over it, but it is, it's time to build a bridge, find some meaning in this heavy duty experience. There's clearly some emotional upheaval, maybe job loss, something that's going on here. So if we have a look at the relationship side of things, it can represent divorce. It can represent feeling alone, separated. In a relationship reading, it can represent like comparing what you don't have now compared to the past where you did have what you want. Wondering, what have I done wrong? How could I have fixed it? That's just going to send you into a spiral mental loop. It also can represent a partner not living up to your expectations. So perhaps you've had a lover in the past, and you're comparing this new person, going, yeah, you're just not measuring up. Or alternatively, it can represent like wanting what was lost. If your partner has had a massive health condition or turn of events, and you're having to manage that rather than having that sparkle, this card is going to represent you're focused on the wrong thing right now. Now, for reverse of Five of Cups, this is saying from the spirit world's point of view that you've done the work. You're at that place where forgiveness is incredibly important. It's not about forgetting what's happened in the past, but just forgiving it. Forgive to let go of the mistakes. You've done the work so that those emotional triggers aren't there. You've learned what you needed to, and it's time for healing. In reversed, it can also represent that the way that you've missed the way that the other person has made you feel, feeling uplifted and joyful. You miss that. But reverse also says that you're doing the work to be able to bring in those feel-good feelings again, just step by step. So if we have a look at the health side of things with the Five of Cups, can represent feeling inflammation, just feeling swollen in the hands, swollen in the feet. That inflammation is that powerlessness building up, not being able to see a way out. Can represent the ovaries or the prostate, feeling a little bit unimportant, can't stand your ground, poor personal boundaries. And it can also represent like hormonal imbalances. So there's emotional turmoil, maybe a miscarriage, something that's going on that's just making you feel like you're completely out of control in your own body. There's a lot going on here with the Five of Cups, right? But basically the spirit world is asking us to work through what went wrong, to gain the greater meaning, to learn the lessons. And it's about, tearing up the old worries, the old fears. Stop carrying them with you. Tear that up and start to really make sense so you can move forward. That might mean that you need outside help to help you process, to see outside that four walls. But it's the spirit world here. You've got the two of cups still standing. It's time to turn around, work towards what you want in your future. I'm Claire from Claire Chancellor Coaching, and I will talk to you later.